Welcome everybody to Mr. Gamers LP here. I'm your host, JesseBot619 here with the new Modern Warfare 3 gameplay. This is actually about the Black Ops 2 correct confirmed weapons list. I'm going to actually talk about the names and kind of describe them on what type of weapons they actually are in the current era right now compared to the future era. So first off, we're going to start off with the very first weapon that you actually see in Black Ops 2, which is actually called the M8A1, which I'm kind of thinking it's kind of close to maybe an M4A1 type assault rifle. So it's going to basically be the same. You can actually, it's from United States / Germany, so that's what it shows here on the information. So the next weapon that we're going to talk about, so this might take some time because I'm actually doing this straight off my computer, the list, actually reading off the list. Next up, we got the AN94, which kind of looks like an AK-47, but more of a future technology. I think it's the one that actually had the infrared on it, where you can see people through walls and stuff. But it seems like the recoil is low, so it's not going to be as bad as AK-47, but it's going to be pretty similar. So next up, another assault rifle here. We got the Scar H, as you guys know, like the Scar L and stuff from like past Call of Duty games, or I wouldn't like to say this on a Call of Duty video, but Battlefield 3 and Battlefield 2 had it, or some sort of Scar, but they say that the range is real good on the Scar H here, and it has a medium to high recoil. So actually, I'll tell you guys the damage, the range, and the recoil, and it seems like the damage is real high on the Scar H here. So next up, I think we got another one. Yep, we got another one. This one's from China. The Type 25, which is pretty similar to the Type 95 on MW3. It's going to possibly have, it looks like it has fully automatic. Damage is going to be medium, so that's okay for assault rifle. Range is medium. Low to medium recoil, which is amazing. And it has 30 rounds, and it could extend to 45 with the perk or the attachment. Actually, the attachment. They're not doing that dilly-dally crap anymore on MW3 in the past. And then another, it looks like this is another assault rifle, the SIG 556. It kind of looks similar to maybe, I would say, kind of a single shot, so probably close to the fail gun from Black Ops. I would say it looks mostly similar to that. It has damage of medium. This is actually a 3-round burst weapon, so that's going to make it even better. The range is medium, recoil is low and medium, and it has 30 rounds standard and 45 for extended mag, so that's kind of the similar assault rifle setup there. And now it looks like we are on to another. This is actually, it looks like the British made version of the FN Fail, which is called the SA58, and it looks like it's semi-automatic, has a high damage, high range, medium / high recoil, and it has 20 rounds standard and 30 rounds extended, so that's pretty good for a semi-automatic weapon. So it's definitely assault mode. And then they got the reappearing TAR-21 that hasn't been in a Call of Duty game since Modern Warfare 2. So they're going to have that in it. It's going to be fully automatic, medium damage, medium range, and low and medium recoil. Of course, it has a very, very tight gun, so the recoil shouldn't be that bad on it. But it has rounds up to 30 for standard and 45 for extended. And it looks like they got an SMR, which is another weapon that was made by somebody that has unknown facts on it. So it's going to be semi-automatic, high damage, high range, and recoil is medium. 20 rounds standard, 30 rounds extended mag. It looks like we have the reappearing MP7A1, and that's from Germany. That has low damage, low range, and low recoil, and fully automatic. 20 rounds standard and 40 rounds extended. That's going to be pretty bad. And this is actually submachine guns now. So we are on to the another reappearing gun, the Victor K10, which is actually in Modern Warfare 2. This one's going to have fully automatic, and it's going to have low damage for low damage, low range, low recoil, and it's going to be the same 20 rounds or 30 rounds. Wow, it seems like they're going to really downgrade their submachine guns. Now we got the Chicom CQB, which is from China. This has fully automatic, low damage, low range, low medium recoil, and then 40 rounds to 60 rounds extended. That is a big submachine gun, and it looks pretty weird. It looks pretty similar to the PP90s. No, yeah, probably similar to the P90 and the FMGs, actually. And then they got another one here called the PDW57, which is all low, and it's just exactly like the MP7. So that's a bad weapon for a submachine gun. And then we got the Scorpion Evo 3, which is close. It looks, the design is close to MP7 also, or MP5. It has low damage, low range, low recoil, and a 37 round standard to 48 rounds extended. Next up, we got the MSMC, low to medium for damage, range, and recoil, and the MeGs, 20 rounds to 30 rounds. These are pretty good guns. Light machine guns now. We got the MK48. High damage, range, and recoil, and it has 100 to 150 rounds, which is kind of standard for a Call of Duty game. You got the LSAT. You got medium for damage, range, and recoil, and you got 100 rounds to 150. And then we got the QBBLSW, which is a China weapon. It's medium damage, medium and high range, and medium recoil, 75 to 112 rounds. And then we got the shotguns here. The KSG is in here for once. This is a pump action, high damage, low range, medium, 14 rounds, 21 rounds extended. And then we got the M1216 United States brand, high damage, low range, low medium recoil, and 16 rounds to 24 rounds. And looks like we got the Saga 12, high damage, low range, medium recoil, and 10 rounds to 15 extended. And then we have the R870 MCS, high damage, low range, and low medium recoil with 8 rounds to 12 rounds. I wouldn't recommend that one if you guys want to go head to head. And then we got the snipers. We got the Ballista, or however you say it. Very high on damage, range, and then it has low medium recoil with 7 rounds to 11 rounds extended. And then we got the DSR 50. That's close to the 50 cal. That has very high damage, range, and it has high recoil. So it's 5 rounds to 10 rounds extended. And then we got the SVU AS, which is Russian model. High damage, very high range, and medium high recoil with 10 rounds to 20 rounds, which is a pretty high amount of bullets for sure. And then we got the new weapon, the Storm PSR, with the high, very high damage, which is the highest out of all of them. And then they got the range where it's very high, recoil is low, and it has rounds from 30. And then full charge is 6 rounds. So it's electric charge, which is pretty awesome. Then we got the pistols. I'm going to name off a few, and then we got to go here. But we got the KAP 40. And damage is low, range is low, and recoil is low, 12 to 18 rounds. And then here with our final weapon here, which is reoccurring, the 5.7 here with a low damage, low range, and low recoil with 20 rounds to 30 rounds. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I didn't get to cover every gun, and you know that's on this list. So if you guys want me to actually finish this list and put up a part 2 on Mystery Gamers LP, just leave a comment at the bottom on saying, give us more information on the rest of the list, on the attachments and the rest of the pistols. I got all that stuff here. So this is all the correct information and stuff that I found on the website. I could give you guys the URL for the list itself. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And remember to subscribe to Mystery Gamers LP. We'd really appreciate it. Just so that lets us know that we're doing a great job. So peace out, guys.